Welcome, you're watching Tales of Gear. I'm Tom, and this video is the start of a new video series related to another major company that makes tactical gear. This company is Blackhawk Industries, and in this video I will talk about the beginnings of it. So officially Blackhawk Industries was founded in 1993. The founder is Mike Knoll. Interesting to point out is that Mike Knoll was a Navy SEAL operator, and the story about how he got the idea to actually make gear is pretty cool. Back in 1990, Mike was on mission in northern Iraq, and they had to cross a minefield with backpacks that were heavily loaded. And at some point Mike's backpack strap failed, the heavy pack dropped to the ground, and you can imagine this happening on mission, behind enemy lines, in a minefield. Well, you get your pants dirty. So Mike said if he survives this, he will start making gear the right way, so that something like that doesn't happen to anyone else. This is exactly what he did. After coming back, he started sewing in his garage. He modified some gear for his buddies. Then he came up with some of his own designs, and yeah, 1993 he started the company, founded Blackhawk Industries, and the rest is history. As you know, Blackhawk exists till this day. They make high quality tactical gear, and my interest in Blackhawk started about the time when I was getting serious in collecting vintage tactical gear. At first I wasn't very interested in Blackhawk because, as I've said, it was made in '93, and I was totally into the 80s and the manufacturers from the 80s. But with time and finding out this cool story about Blackhawk, I got interested in collecting such gear as well. So in my collection I don't have many Blackhawk items, but the ones I have are pretty cool, I would say. So my interest is only in the very early stuff made by Blackhawk. Now let me tell you a few things about the production of Blackhawk gear that was before 1993. The earliest examples I have seen are dated 1992, which makes sense. In 1990 he was on the mission, the idea was born. 1991 he maybe started modifying and getting to know into the stuff about sewing, etc. So it makes sense that around 1992 he actually had the first gear produced with a Blackhawk label of any kind, and there are a few. So the earliest ones I have seen, and I will compare that to London Bridge trading. If you have seen my video about the early days and the history about London Bridge trading, I've said that they started with a printed label, and looks like that all the beginnings of newly founded companies or companies to be founded and that start making gear actually start using printed label. I guess it's the most affordable way to market the gear by printing it, and I'm very happy to have such an example in my collection. This is this butt pack, and let me show you. First off, the buckle. As you can see, it's dated 1992. And here is the label I'm talking about. It's a bit faded, but I think you will be able to see. Here you go. That's actually the only piece of gear I have seen with this printed label. I think this might be a piece that was made in Mike's garage. I have no confirmation for that. It would be cool to find out if someone has this info. Let me show you another label that was used on gear dated 1992. This one. This thing is huge. It's a huge square label with the Blackhawk bird on it, and this one was used on a flotation harness, which is also actually a copy of the LBT 1195 flotation harness. Is there anything else related to this time frame? I don't know. So there's too little information about it, and I really hope I will be able to find out more about this. After founding the company, the first official label would be so-called white label, this one here. Such label is seen on gear made in 1994, so a year after the company was officially founded. There is a lot of gear. There is also a catalog, and when I go through all this gear, I will blend in some pictures of this catalog. If you like, I can make a video about the Blackhawk Industries labels from the early days up to 2000. If you're interested, just comment in the comment section, and I will do my best to have a video out about that. And this is actually it for today's video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.